Hey guys, it's Chris Infinity from Virtual Skipper. I'm here to help you with your Discord installation and give you a few tips and tricks on kind of how to use it. The reason why I'm trying to get everyone over to Discord is simply because the program is a lot better than TeamSpeak is. I've been using it for close to a year. I haven't been obviously around in Virtual Skipper, but I have been gaming, and I've got quite accustomed to Discord, and I mean, it's a free program. You can take that monthly payment that you're spending on your TeamSpeak server now and spend it on yourself or your wife or your dog or whatever. But stop throwing your money away on on a TeamSpeak server because it's really unnecessary when you have other programs like this that are far superior. So let's get started. How you want to get the Discord onto your computer is relatively simple. You're just going to open your browser, type in www.discordapp.com. It takes you to their website, and you got two options. You can open Discord up in the browser, which I would not recommend. I would recommend downloading the program, just like you would download your TeamSpeak client. You're downloading your Discord client. Get that sucker, install it, create your username, password, whatever it asks you to do before it'll open the client for you. And once you have it installed, you're going to see a screen looking sort of like this. Okay, so what you're looking at here is the Playhouse server right now, which is not what you're going to see. You're probably going to have a relatively empty screen with nothing on it. I'll give you the interface first. So starting on the left side of the screen, this bar here is where you have your server list, essentially. So this picture of the house is the Playhouse server, and you would click on this server to enter it. Once you enter the server, you are now put on to this list. Once you enter this list, you will always be on this list, regardless of whether you are online or your computer is shut down. You are still inside the server. You are just not inside a channel. So in saying that, once you join the Playhouse the first time, the Discord will save that you're here. It will just put you offline. And once you sign back into Discord, you'll become online and you'll be able to see all of this right away. You don't need to keep rejoining or bookmarking or anything like that you would have to do in TeamSpeak. You're able to have multiple channels. Multiple servers that would line up with different images or icons down this left panel here. To join. Well, okay, let's get into joining. So, how would you join this server, right? How are you going to find this sucker? So, there's a couple of ways to do it. It's definitely player driven. It's not like TeamSpeak where you need to type in an address. You can't do that here, at least not that I'm aware. What you would have to do is one of two things. You're going to click the plus button that I just clicked there, and it's going to bring up the screen. Create or join. Obviously, you're going to join. Now, I said it's player driven, so somebody that's in this server is going to be able to click on this link right here, invite people. When they do that, they get this link here. They can copy it, and they can give it to you. When you get it, you're going to click the plus button on the left, you're going to join a server, and you're going to paste that link into this section here. As soon as you paste that link here, and you click join, it brings you to the Playhouse. Another way you can join is by adding a friend that's in the Playhouse that can invite you. So that would essentially mean adding anybody on this list to your friends list. How you're going to go about doing that is also on the left side. So you can think of the left side of your Discord interface, the server side. How to access servers. This is it. So you click on the top left corner. This is the direct messages button, but it's also how you access your friends list. As you can see here, add friend, you would click here. Then it brings you up to this little bar where you need the person's name, and you also need their tag number, which is a 4-digit number following a pound sign. So for myself, if you look down in this section here, my name is Infinity, so you would type that. And my pound sign is pound. Sorry, my number is pound 1813. Once you've entered that information, you would just send the request. I would get prompted in my Discord to accept it or decline it. I'd most likely accept. And then I would send you an invite, which you would also get prompted for inside your Discord, and you could join that way as well. Now, yeah, I mean, a few people in here that you could think about talking to get in right now, as it stands, are myself, and you can see my number here, Infinity 1813. You could just send that to me, and I'd be glad to get you in here. Also, there's Goffy, has been in here. Rania, Wet Stuff, Legsy, Andy has been in here. Any one of us would be, happy to get you in. Kenny's in here right now. Well, he's just hanging out. I may be using him as an example here shortly. So left side is your server side. Right side is your player side, people who are connected to the server. Let's talk about channels. I've created all of these different channels. Each set of channels is in a category. So the top category here is the Playhouse bar. It contains a text channel and 2 voice channels. Okay, you are able to connect to a text channel and a voice channel at the same time. When you connect to a text channel, so the text channels are defined by the pound sign next to them. So this is the banter text channel, or like text chat. Essentially the same as your TeamSpeak chat channel below where all of the voices are coming from. So I've created the banter for the Playhouse bar. And then each team, so I've created all of these different team channels. Each team has their own chat channel. And I'm in the middle of making, like, what I would like to have done is these chat channels to be private, so that you are able to only be talking to your own team members, essentially. And it's very possible to do that, and I'm in the middle of getting all of that set up. But so each team has their own chat channel and voice channels as well. Okay. So let's join a chat channel first. Right now we're sitting in the TTW chat channel. There's nothing in here. Okay. But if I was to join up in the Playhouse bar, I just click on the banter. Now I've joined the banter chat channel, and there's lots of stuff in here because it's been used. What I'll do now is I will also join a voice channel so that I can speak to somebody. I'll join the music room. So I'm in the music room. When I speak, my icon lights up with the green circle. That's indicating that your voice is coming through. If that circle is not lighting up, there's a problem. So I'm just going to mute. No, let's leave it. Okay, so I'm in here, and a couple of important things, I guess, to note now that we are in the server and we've entered a couple of channels. Are how do I, because say every time that you get a piece of text come up into this box, you get sent a notification, and there is a sound that plays, and it can be quite annoying, especially if there's a lot of chat pouring through. Let's say there's a lot of people in here, and some people are chatting on here, and some people are chatting in a different voice channel. How you would turn the notifications off for that is you could simply just mute the chat channel. So I would just right click on Banter, which is the channel that I'm in, and I just select that mute box. Now when the stuff comes up here, you don't get sent any noises or any sounds. Yeah, there is another thing you can do also to take care of the sounds. If you go down to user settings, you click that, and then you go to notifications. If I scroll down a little bit, it shows you all of the sounds that are associated with Discord. If I turn off the message sounds, then you're not going to get all those pings. You're not going to get all that annoyingness. I love it because it tells me when someone has done something, and I usually like to see what people are doing and saying. But it's not for everybody. So that's how to turn the sounds off. That's kind of a big, I would say it's a controversial feature because it can be quite annoying. The reason this place is called the music room, the room that I'm in currently, is that I have a bot associated with this Discord server. On the right side here, you can see that the rhythm is online, and it's not a person, it's a bot, and we use rhythm to play music in the music room. So I'll give you an example of how to do it. It's extremely easy. All you need to do is be in the music room, first of all, and then you would in the Banter chat, you would type only use the rhythm bot in the Banter chat because it's just easier for everybody. Don't ever bring the bot down into like a team category. It's simply for the music room only. So I would type !join, and it brings rhythm into the music room. From this point forward, it's really, really simple. If I want to play a song, you need the name of the song and preferably the band. If the song is unique enough, then you don't even really need to type the band in because it just searches YouTube for your query, and it will give you the result and play it for you. So if I just type !play Can't Stop from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, I'll just type in Red Hot because I'm sure that's enough information. It searches YouTube and it plays it. Alright, so now we got some tunes. What's going to happen from here is see, we just got a message from Bernard. This is perfect. So Bernard just sent me a private message. It popped up right above my server, as you saw. I've clicked that. I'll just thank you for helping out. Alright, so you just click the server to get back to where we just were. Turn this down a touch. So you can adjust the volume of rhythm by right-clicking rhythm and playing with the user volume. You can turn it right down, you can mute it, you can do whatever you like to rhythm. If you're not interested in the song, go ahead and just press that mute button. If I was to play another song, if I wanted to play another song, I would just play Californication maybe this time. By the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And what it's going to do is it's going to throw that song into a queue. So if you have a bunch of people all typing play different songs, it's going to queue them all up, and eventually you'll have a nice playlist of stuff that's just going to repeatedly play until the playlist is finished, and then Rhythm will leave the server and go back until someone tells him to join again. Okay, let's see here. We're in the room. You know about the music. leave that for now. What else do you guys need to know? If you click on someone's name, you can send them a message just as Bernard sent me. Yeah, I think that's probably good for now. The overlay feature has been battered around between a few skippers, and I would not recommend using overlay. It is essentially the same as Overwolf or TeamSpeak, which I am assuming not many people use anyway. Both have been known to crash VSK. What happens is it overlays some information on top of the game so that you're able to see who's online and who's talking. Yeah, and it's just not completely relevant or necessary. Most of us have two screens. I don't, so I have to alt tab. But I have to alt tab in anything I do outside of the game, so it's not a huge deal. Yeah, I mean, you can come down into the lobby for Team Tricky Wins, and you can all hang out here. Eventually, like for individual teams, there will be private sectors in each category for each team, so it's not everyone running around willy-nilly just jumping channels and interfering with team practices and stuff like that. That's going to be all very well controlled. This is still in the construction phase, but yeah, I mean, I hope I've helped you. You can turn people up and down as far as their volume is concerned. If someone is too loud, you can just turn their user volume down. It's real simple. If you can't hear somebody that's speaking, then you can turn them up. They all start at 100%, and you can take it all the way to 200%. Kenny, say something.
Hello, this is Kenny D.
This is Kenny D, and I'm trying to give an example of how much better the quality is, but I'm not sure if it's going to come through good enough. But this is essentially Discord and how it works. We're both in the library, so please be quiet. Mic muted. Okay, bye-bye, guys.